Why don't you spit yours out?
Last night, my girlfriend came into the bedroom dressed in very sexy lingerie, out of a shower, looking lovely, and lay on the bed. And she started to touch my chest, and I was like, "You got to stop," because I had to take a dump.
Oh no! Oh no!
I had to stop and go to the bathroom.
You ruined the moment.
Ruined it. I atomic bombed it. I was so embarrassed that I had to get up because it was like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were gurgling and percolating?
Destroyed the vibe.
We got what she was thinking at that time.
I came back in 20 minutes later. She was wearing sweatpants. Right, there goes that.
Watching Lifetime.
Oh, shit. You couldn't just hold it.
No, I couldn't. I just...
What would you have done? Now, how long have you two been going out?
We started in like October, November. We were friends for so long. It's hard to say.
Wow.
We're trying to figure out a date. We just don't know.
I'm just saying, you're at the point still where you should be able to just hold that back. Take the pain. Take the pain.
I couldn't because like if I would have went like one like a sigh.
Right, some pleasure.
It would have been awful.
You just lost it.
Yeah, I would have looked like a pudding rocket taking off. Being launched
Tub
into outer
boy.
space.
All right. Hey, it is really hot in here. Anyone else? Hot?
Blazing. Thank you.
Good. I thought I had a disease.
God, a disease.
I was hoping that someone would agree with me.
I know.
You ever do that? Hey, anyone else feeling hot? No, actually.
Cold, actually.
Cold.
I hate that. It's like, great.
Oh, great. What symptom is this?
On an all-new house, one person's hot, the others are cold. Can House solve this mystery? Most exciting house ever.
What? I'm hot. It's not real. I don't need House. Stop cutting me.
Only an infant's spine can cure him.
Can cure him of his being hot. He's always a little warmer than everyone else every day.
Sounds innocent enough.
Can House cure it by cutting off all his limbs?
What, my limbs? I'm just hot. Could you turn the air conditioning on?
House doesn't know how to work a thermostat.
Oh, crap.
My grandmother was always cold. It was so annoying. She said, "Why am I cold?" It's like, because we make you sit around naked.
That's because parts of her were dying.
Oh.
You just don't die in one big lump. You start by... What?
No, go ahead.
I got a good laugh. I ain't pushing it.
I was thinking she's dying a piece at a time. She goes to hug you, and her right arm is good, and the left arm is like just like a black tree limb, just hanging there while you're hugging.
Just cold and rotting.
Just rotting.
If you want to have fun today while you're out and about, look at old people and just kind of take notice of the parts of their body that are already dead.
That are just rotting away.
Oh, there's a lot of them, man. Fingertips.
Yeah.
You know, the hair, obviously. The boobs, obviously.
I like the old ladies you see sometimes with the big cotton candy hair, but you could see right through it.
Yeah.
They've teased it up and hairsprayed it into one place, but you can see people right through it. You're like talking to your friend through her hair. It's not even a distraction.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey. All right, we're just babbling. Henry Winkler next.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Welcome back to the Opie and Anthony radio program. I'm Jim Norton, possibly. And my girlfriend's irritated at me.
Really? Did she just,
Yeah.
Why would... See, that's interesting. There are certain things you talk about on the air.
Yes.
And that was something that kind of got her a little...
I don't know. Maybe it's just because, your family's, like, possibly could be listening, and they all know now that your boyfriend is just an unsexy lump who rushes to the toilet when you come in sexy lingerie. It's kind of awful on every level.
Yeah, but see,
I got your point.
You should have just came up with some kind of weird excuse. Like, you had to openly tell her what the problem was.
Oh, here's the thing, though. There's no way around that. When you're, like, laying there, and she comes out of the shower, and she has on a little lingerie, or as I call it, just to get big laughs, lingerie.
Because it's spelled like that.
Right.
Jesus.
And you're like, all right, I'll be back in 10 minutes. There's no way around that.
Why don't you just getting a little romantic, and then you say something like, "Now you don't go anywhere. I'll be right back."
That's right.
And then you get up,
Grab the paper.
I grab the paper. I'm going to slip into something a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
Some toilet paper.
She has ears. She can hear through the door.
Oh, how close is the bathroom?
It's in the bedroom.
It's right there.
Yeah, and there's another half bath. But then you got to run. Because I bought a porno. I actually did buy a porno that she did not care for at all. It was, I swear to God, I just saw it. It was called Raped in the Forest.
Oh, my God.
You can't bring home Raped in the Forest
to
your chick?
Yeah, I just thought it would be kind of a fun domination movie, and she wanted to smash my face. What's wrong with you? Let's just say that there was a rake and an incident.
A rake?
Yeah, it was awful. It was awful.
And did you continue watching? All right, well, you go inside and watch something else.
I thought it was a comedy, I told her. I was laughing and pointing.
Was it in the forest?
That was woods, you know.
Woods.
2 guys, 3 girls. Well done, though.
Yeah.
Well done, yeah. I think it was Germany or something.
On film or vid?
Vid.
How was the dialogue? Good?
I couldn't hear. I heard just German guys going, over the top moaning.
They all sound like German soldiers dying in an old World War II movie. Ah! Ah! Whoa!
So, yeah, I really struck out sexually horribly last night. I mean, I didn't think it'd be... I figured she would, like, not really love it. But I'm like, yeah, maybe it'll be sexy, a little domination. Ugh.
Nothing, huh?
I was 0 for 2.
I hope you guys last.
Me too.
You guys are good together. Make it work, Jimmy.
Well, when I'm not penguin walking out while she has on lingerie.
Oh.
I'll be right back. Pants around the ankles. Wah, 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 wah.
I saw you at Grindhouse. You guys looked adorable.
Pecking and stuff. Canoodling.
Yeah. You know why? Because in all the years I've known Jimmy, this is the first time you've been in a relationship with a girl that we know.
Yeah.
And enjoy her company.
The rest
She's nice. We like her.
The rest of them, he never let her bring around.
I know. And it would really be, it would be sad for everybody.
I was afraid that if I brought my other girlfriends around, they'd do somersaults and their skirts would hike up, and you'd go, "Wait a minute!" And I'd go, "I never noticed."
Yeah,
I try not to discriminate.
You'd rather us think that you were gay than bring your women around.
No, I don't. You guys were in real relationships, and I hadn't been in a real relationship in a while. I dated some very nice girls, but I hadn't been in a relationship since Erin.
So now you got all of us involved. Yeah. See, you went and got us all involved in your relationship with your girl. We all like her and everything, and. Now you got to keep this thing going.
She swim walks. She's a good girl.
She does this silly swim walk.
Swim walk. Yuck.
Well, that's how pounds melt away. I stay physically fit.
All right. Let's say hi to Mike in Jersey.
Ridiculous.
You sparked a little memory in Mike. Mike, what's up?
Hello?
What's up, Mikey?
Hey, guys. Love your show.
Good evening.
Yeah. Speaking about Jimmy's story is very familiar to me. Me and my girlfriend are at the bondage. And I had her handcuffed to my headboard, and I was pleasuring her orally.
Right.
And,
I don't know about that, but...
Hold on, let's just say, we have to be careful say this. He doesn't know. You had her handcuffed to the headboard, and you were doing something that any gal would like.
You don't even have to say any of that.
That you couldn't talk.
We've all been there.
Right.
Well,
we've all been there. Doing. Maybe not with the handcuffs, but with the thing he's trying to explain. So, Mike, it's simple as this. She's handcuffed to the bed.
Right.
Let the imagination run wild in our listeners' minds.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, just keep going.
Oh, continue. Now watch this.
He'll be all right.
Go ahead.
So I'm about...
A little uncomfortable, are you?
Yeah,
well, there's only a million people listening now. Go ahead. Continue.
I'm about, 3 or 4 minutes in, and I get the feeling in my stomach, and I'm starting to sweat, and I'm like, oh, I'm not stopping. I keep going, and, my body temperature starts to drop, so I just left her there, and I had to run. I did the penguin run, just like Jimmy said.
You have to sometimes, man. You got to get out of there because you have a choice. Do I want to kill this vibe? The vibe is getting killed one way or the other.
There's an awful way.
Yeah, it's either going to be it's going to be with me leaving this poor girl, or it's going to look like a paintball accident.
But the headline here, girlfriend was handcuffed to bed, and you had to go to the bathroom, and you left her there.
You left her there cuffed.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, yeah.
All right, thank you, Mikey.
All right, thank you, guys.
You pulled it out in the end. Congratulations. Let's say hi to John.
By the way, FCC upheld the ban on cell phones on planes. That's going to cut down on air rage.
Thank you.
Because, let me tell you something. Although, one thing is they always had those big phones, but I guess no one would use them to spend the money.
How nice is it to be on a plane and not have to listen to other people's
That's the biggest problem.
It
has nothing to do with the instruments or anything. And the FCC said it's more of a problem. They were concerned with cell phones on the ground, it affecting cell phones on the ground. I think they just said that. The truth of the matter is, it would interfere with people trying to sleep and relax, and just the
watching a movie, just the dumb stuff you do on a plane.
And the flight crew trying to serve the passengers. Like, it's bad enough that they're going down and they got to take somebody's order, and they're on the phone holding their finger up like, oh, could you wait a second?
Right.
Meanwhile, that happens a few times. The last person that gets served doesn't get served for another hour later. And that's all you want is some guy next to you, loud guy. Yeah, I got the papers right here with me, been working on it. We're on the flight. We're scheduled to land at, who cares? Shut up. The second the plane lands, you hear like, beep, beep, all the phones turn on, and you hear people start yapping. I want to smack them in the head. Shut up.
The air rage that would be going on with that would be a lot. There'd be a lot of air rage over people on the phone.
You guys never commuted on a train. It is beyond.
Oh, I have.
Beyond.
Yeah, I have.
What am I? You don't really
1800s?
No, you would come into the city to go see like Molly Hatchet or something, but you didn't actually commute.
Dude, I've been to Washington on the Amtrak so many times with annoying people on their phones.
All right, good point. You're right.
Yeah.
How do you think I get around? Riding fat girls? I gotta hop on the old subway. Big boy takes a choo-choo.
Jimmy took a choo-choo for the first time in a long time yesterday.
All by himself.
Wow.
I went from 42nd to 72nd Street all by myself on the train. I had to call my girlfriend. Which one do I take?
You're a big boy now.
Big boy took the choo-choo.
Yeah, you've been scared of the subway for a long time, right?
No, I'm not even scared of it. It's just it seems like something I won't be able to learn, so I just take cabs. But I was comfortable taking it.
Yeah.
Isn't it intimidating when somebody that knows the subway really well starts, like, somebody goes, how do I get down to, I want to get down to 30th, and they go, oh, well, you take this, and they know all the letters. Yeah. And stuff. I know nothing. There's a subway station right out there. I couldn't tell you what train line that is.
Our own Earl knows that.
Earl is a pro at the subways.
Oh, yeah. I told this story. It was a bunch of us hanging out one night. I forgot where we were, a concert or just some dumb thing, maybe a sporting event. I really don't remember. But then we're taking the subway.
Yeah.
Back uptown.
Isn't it strange? No matter what train he's taking, it's always the N train.
And Earl, who knows the subways, and he's also a bit darker. It's important to the story. You got the laugh out there. They're still chuckling. I'm just moving on to the next.
Damn good one, man.
Yeah, it's very good.
The N train.
So
love Earl.
We're on a train. It's a local, and it's stopping every 5-6 blocks, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's at 59th Street, and I think I was going in 72nd, something like that. So I'm thinking in my mind, I got 2 stops left. Okay? Out of nowhere, without giving me a warning, Earl steps off the train.
Earl's the subway Superman, because he just knows all the letters.
He was going where I was going. But he just steps off the train and assumes that I know the subways, and I will just follow him off. But I'm distracted looking at whatever, some dumb thing on the subway.
A rape.
I turn. Oh my God, we lost a great phone call because we're babbling.
So what? Then let them call back.
They'll call back.
The person with the thing that happened while they were doing sex with the girl, taking her clothes off, and then something happened. Please call back. We really were going to you next.
This is good talk. That call might have been. I did the thing.
Good. So then I happen to look up and turn to where Earl was sitting, and Earl's gone. And I see him outside the subway as the doors are closing with him just going, no, like in slow motion. I'm like, what could this possibly be?
You left your kid on the train.
Right.
There they go. You just see him through the window.
The key is it was late. It was probably 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, okay? And he's out there, no, like maybe he could open the doors. I don't know. And I'm like, what, Earl? What could be the problem?
Uh-oh, where's the train go?
168th Street.
Oh no,
something like that. It was the what?
Jeez,
the Express.
The Express. Thank you. I might have the streets a little off for the locals that know exactly, but it went from 59th Street all the way up to something like 168th Street. I got off the train. I was scared out of my effing mind.
Well, you should be.
So what do you have to do? Just go to the downtown area and hop back on it, right?
Yeah, but I had to wait, because it was late, a long time, and there were some cretins.
Some shady characters.
There was some shade on the platform.
Here's what you do. This always works. I'll always go, excuse me, I'm not from this part of Manhattan. Could you tell me how to get back on the train and get back to where the hotels are?
I'm a little nervous because I'm carrying a very large sum of money.
Yes, my traveler's checks almost fell out.
But I'm stupid white boy still on the subway, and there's Earl outside, doing everything you do to say no. He's waving his hands no. I'm like, what? How bad could this really be?
Earl's a pro.
What is the subway outside of 50 by Columbus Circle? They have everything.
Stan, are you one of those guys? You know all the subways?
Yes.
People
who are earlier in their careers are quite familiar with the subways.
Yeah.
So, Thannikins, if I want to get to 72nd later, maybe I got some business on 72nd. If I walk out of here and I get to Columbus Circle, I can just hop on down to the 2-3, the 1 maybe if I want to, but the 2-3 would be the express, but that doesn't probably stop here, so I have to go to the 1.
Just say yes, because they don't care West Palm Beach.
Yes, they do. Because
they don't
West
care
Palm
about
Beach,
this
they're
West
coming
Palm
to see
Beach.
me in Miami. Of course they want to make sure I'm okay.
Thank you.
Yes, for the show.
Bill in Waterford says 168th Street at 1 a.m. Must have been floating teeth and eyeballs everywhere. Why? Why does it have to always go there? Let's say hi to you. Hi, you. What's your name?
This is John in Jersey.
Hey, John, what's going on?
Jen.
Not much, guys. I got a good killjoy story. I had a girl one time who was trying to be real cute and fun, decided she was going to do a little striptease for me. So I'm laying in bed, she's standing over me, she's taking off her shirt, taking off her pants. Next thing you know, the poor girl's staring straight up into a moving ceiling fan. I'm telling you.
Nice. Who are you banging, Vic Morrow?
The worst part of the story is, though, is it was so damn funny that the next morning I had to go to work and tell my buddies about it. So I tell all the guys, I'm the big funny guy at work the next day. 2 months later, one of these jerks decides he's going to get drunk at a party at my boss's house and tell my fiance, hey, guess what we heard you did? Oh, she didn't speak to me for a month.
Yeah, they don't like when you tell the embarrassing stories.
No.
So.
Yeah.
And by the way, you should have stopped after the ceiling fan hit her head.
Yeah, believe me, I just got they didn't want you to give the details. As we were talking, I had to answer a text that said, no, I didn't mention the small animal that we included.
All right, guys.
Hold on, sir. Let me soak.
Just let
in
it
that
simmer.
bomb.
Let it come to a slow boil and finish it off with air.
That was...
Okay, terrific.
I actually swung so hard on that one that I threw the bat down the third base line.
So you're back.
Best clip.
I love that one. Let's go to Bridge. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? A couple of summers ago, I was dating this really cute blonde chick from NYU, man.
Yeah.
So everything's going great. I don't know, for some reason, we were like in the middle of everything, and let's say she was on top. All of a sudden, I feel something dripping, dude. It was like runny number 2, you know what I mean?
That'll never make it, by the way.
Hey, you know what? I give George an A for effort, though.
Yeah.
I tried, man.
That's okay.
George, A for effort, though.
That's right.
Let's just say you were being intimate with a girl, right?
Okay.
And she is in what they call the dominant position. You know, where you can maybe lay back and put your hands behind your head.
That's exactly what...
And
the old headstand.
Yeah, and she may have not been feeling well. And
Not at all, man.
and
Can you say that this gentleman was dating Al Dukes? He was dating Al Dukes because his girlfriend heard something she didn't like and had to dump out.
Are you insane?
Why not? That's what Al does.
Please let me know if that made it
Of
through.
course it made it through.
You think it did?
I know it did.
Brilliant, Jimmy.
I don't know.
Let's go to Sarah on Long Island.
Sarah, I'm looking for my sister Sarah on Florida Street.
Stupid retarded Bill.
How do you remember Florida Street? Shut up, Sarah. We're having
Street.
fun.
Okay, so
Or
I'm
talk.
having sex with my boyfriend, and we were switching back and forth between different orifices. If that
that's
Wow.
You know, we should do a whole show where the listeners try to get it right. Yeah, that's gonna make the radio.
You and your boyfriend were...
how to put it.
Come on, guys. I know we're as a radio show. I know all of us, including the hosts, are so much smarter than this. If you just say that you're getting intimate with your boyfriend or your husband, then we just imagine all the crazy stuff going on.
Well, you have to see we're going back and forth between a couple of different options. You could say that.
There you go.
Yeah,
We were
options.
experimenting. How is that?
We all know what happens when you get into a bed.
Yeah.
Experimenting in a way where the girl goes, "Ooh, that's nice," and also, "Ow."
How about this?
Well, why would you poke her in the eye in the middle of that?
You got it.
Your nose is thinking this: flounder, Staten Island, flounder, Staten Island, flounder, Staten Island.
So he's on top. He's dominant, and he's kind of...
Hold on. Bill from Waterford, I can make it FCC friendly for everybody. The guy was blanking this chick, and she took a blank on him. I don't think the blank game works anymore either, right, Ant?
No.
They got rid of the blank game too. I
think so.
Taking away all the great stuff we used to do on the radio to describe things. Go ahead, Sarah.
Okay, so picture me in like a full crunch position.
Hold on. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I thought I farted and there was something more, like a lot more.
Do you mean
was, like,
spiritually?
Totally disgusting.
there was a lot more.
It was, I thought there was something, but it was more, a lot more.
I thought my boy.
I found Jesus.
Yes, I thought it was a fart, but it was just the Virgin Mary crying on the window shade. All right, thanks.
Brought to you by the Church of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints.
I don't know. Did that make an Ant? You're more of an expert than I.
I doubt it.
Well, it's nice to know that that happened to Sarah.
Look at that plane. Look at that first class.
Oh, wow.
Look at
it.
Sleeping in his own house.
Hey,
sleeping in it like a frying pan.
Let's say hi to Newman.
Hey, how about Henry Winkler, by the way?
Hi.
Oh, my God. What's wrong with
If we
us?
forget Henry Winkler today, I swear to you, I'm going to be very angry.
Wait, can we start it? Because if we start it,
Then we
have to break. But if we start it, that will get people to come back because they might think that we're lying again.
All right. Henry Winkler, The Fonz, a PSA from 1984 about child molestation after the break. But first, we got
Newman.
Newman, what's up? Yes, Newman.
This is why O&A shouldn't be on FM. Oh, shut up.
Oh, someone really said that?
Yeah, but why? Why? Because some of the callers can't describe certain situations properly? Shut up.
I'll be good.
Not you.
You know what? Who is that dummy, by the way, Ant?
Newman.
Not you.
Oh, God. Stupid Newman.
I like Newman now, though. You got to give Newman some credit for that.
Right, accurate. At justifiably low self-esteem.
Yeah, hold on, Newman. We'll get to your...
NC-O&A fan. So I guess North Carolina O&A fan. NC-O&A fan. Shut up.
See, that's just dumb. I think there's some value in seeing if people could get some of this on regular radio, and then we goof on the fact that they can't. There's an entertainment value to it, you dope.
And I like the split. I like being able to say what we want from 9 to 11 at XM, and I like the fact that we can get some fun out of trying to do it here.
Yeah, it's absolutely...
what else am I going to say?
The best of both worlds. How many times do we say that?
That's true. We're like,
yeah. Newman, what's up? Hey, it's the best job in radio. It's the best of both worlds. We stink.
Say that.
We stink. We're soundbite hacks.
Cliche asses we are.
Hey, we just want to try to make it work.
Best of both worlds, bird in the hand's worth two in the bush.
It's a dream come true for us. It's
dream come true.
Both worlds.
We're not putting all our eggs in one basket. Shut up with your cliches.
Hey, my minutes are going to run out.
Go ahead, sir. Sorry.
All right, what are you, in prison? Where are you today? You should have laughed at that. Even I knew that was stupid.
Go.
All right, let's go, Newman.
I had an ex-girlfriend, and I heard her husband and her were playing around, and she got an orange. They were playing with fruit.
wait a minute. And they played knock knock, and then she said orange, and he couldn't get it, and they got divorced.
No, I don't think they got divorced. Yeah, they did get divorced. They weren't playing with bananas, they were playing with oranges, and it happened to get lodged in a certain spot.
Okay.
And they had to go to the emergency room.
An orange?
That was stuck in her.
Ugh.
Oh, you just blew it.
Yeah,
pretty funny.
You blew it.
You blew it right there.
I bet it was stuck.
Newman.
Whatever. I'll bet you. All right, Newman. I bet it looked like Don Corleone at the end.
I can't even picture it.
Newman, go smoke some
All
more
right,
pot.
Newman.
Hang up on this junkie.
Stupid Newman.
Hey.
Dude, I think he made it.
He made it right up to the end.
It's like running a great race and then falling down 10 feet from the finish line, and then he like blows the whole thing. Just think bedroom, orange, emergency room.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's all you have to say. X-rays.
There you go. We got one more, but what do you got, Jimmy?
No, I'll do it as we're going to break. Just a quick update.
All right, this is a good one. This will make the air. Chris in Jersey. Chris, what's up? You're on the Opie and Anthony show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing?
Hey.
All right, yeah. Me and this girl were just having angry pig sex.
All right, hold on, Chris.
That's
hold
nice.
on.
Well, actually,
beautiful.
I was the actual pig because I was weighing about 250 pounds and she was about 98 pounds.
Yeah.
And about 15 to 20 of the pounds were actually her boobs, but the rest of her body was just like just bone and skin.
Yeah.
And, well, after I finished, I was like, you never seen like the Discovery Channel where the bear falls asleep on top of the female and the female has to kick him off?
Yeah.
Well, she couldn't exactly kick me off because I was so freaking passed out and I weighed too much.
Wait.
So she... Huh?
Oh, go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
Yeah, and I was so freaking drunk, and I just passed out on top of her. She was screaming for 3 hours. She was trying to get the neighbors. She was banging on the wall for the neighbors to try to see to get me off her.
3 hours, sir?
About 3 or 4 hours, yeah.
So she couldn't breathe for 4 hours?
Well, imagine she could breathe because she's still alive.
I don't know.
All right. Thank you, Chris.
Bye, Chris. That's
Well, he's 250 pounds. She was 98. I'm kind of buying into it. And then they did what they did, and then he passed out, and she couldn't get up for, I don't think 3 hours, but maybe an hour, maybe a half hour,
Why don't
maybe
you
40
scratch
minutes.
your face or dig her? You know, I think he's not attacking her.
By the way, this is coming in. Yeah, someone is acknowledging it. Is it, where is it? It's Dr. Steve, yeah. Oh. Yesterday, you guys talked to Quentin Tarantino. Today, you're talking to people that had something happened, can't say it, during sex. Yeah. That's the beauty of what we do. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Wonderful,
what do you got?
wonderful Las Vegas virus tour update. Finally, Patrice is confirmed for the Vegas show, as he should be.
Yes.
Not because he's so great on the show or because we love him, but because he's black.
That's the only reason.
But no,
we don't want to have a racist tour.
He should be on these shows. He's a tremendous part of the whole.
Certainly
thing
is.
here.
He's sitting in for you on Friday, matter of fact.
Good.
He's been added to the ONA traveling virus.
Absolutely good.
In Vegas at the Joint at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, April 14th.
And I've heard about some very good comics that will be accepting some dates.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And then we got to promote the strip club that's helping us out. Vegas is all over it.
Yeah, it's called the Spearmint Rhino, and they signed on to provide girls for the press conference, and they're going to dance on stage for the show. So I think that there's supposed to be like one of the hottest strip clubs in Vegas, which is the Spearmint Rhino, which I might be going to one night. I don't go to strip clubs, but this one I actually want to check out.
Okay.
And hopefully get a lap dance and get thrown out. How great would that be if they're sponsoring the tour?
Yeah.
And
Jimmy gets thrown out of the joint.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess the webpage is spearmintrhino.com. It's probably just a bunch of strippers, which is always good on a webpage.
Yeah.
All right.
Either that or go to my MySpace and see my photo where I'm annoying Sabbath. I'd say go to spearmintrhino.com. Just me, 4 real men.
And all the info's up on the website.
Yes.
And for the pests out west that are going to join us, you might want to check out the press conference by the pool during the afternoon. That's where we'll announce all the other cities and the comedians and all that stuff. Right. All right. But April 14th, we kick off the ONA Traveling Virus Comedy Tour in Vegas. When we get back, they're yelling at us.
Come on.
The feedback.
Yep.
They're just screaming at us.
Want to hear it.
Henry Winkler, The Fonz, a PSA from 1984 about child molestation.
Gee.
If we all focus, we could do this next.
Let's do it.
We'll do it.